Hey guys, I'd like to welcome the Willard in my collection. So finally I was able to get this beautiful green Willard. This is the SPB153, although it is the Japanese version, but I don't know the part number of that. And you know, I really wanted a Willard for some time now. And actually, first I wanted a turtle, but I was like, I'd rather spend my money on a Willard because the design and the style is just so unique, so lovely. And you know, it's got the 70 hours power reserve and a few other upgrades. So I was like, yeah, okay, if I want a turtle cased Seiko, I rather spend my money on a Willard. And I got it used, but in a like new condition. And it's on a CNS watch band premium strap now. So my core collection now consists of the Willard, the Tuna, and the 62 MAS. And the thing about these watches is, you know, the 62 MAS is a very original Seiko design, but this kind of case design is basically very generic, because there are a lot of other watches which have lugs like this and a crown at 3 o'clock. So you know, it's of course an original Seiko design, but it's more generic. But the Willard and the Tuna, now these are very unique Seiko designs. I mean, who else has designed a watch like the Willard with this pebble-like asymmetric case? Who else has who else has designed anything like this? It is so unique to Seiko. And it's the same with the Tuna. It's basically a fat coin with a crown at 4 o'clock. So who has designed anything like this? Nobody. The Willard and the Tuna, these are so unique to Seiko. At least I don't know any other brand who designed anything similar to these. You know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but according to what I know right now, the Tuna and the Willard are completely unique Seiko designs. And the 62 MAS has a more generic design. But yeah, I just love these watches, and I'm so happy with this Willard. And actually, first I wanted to buy the black version, because usually I prefer black watch dials, but I couldn't find a black version for a good enough price. But I was able to find this for a very nice price, and I was like, yeah, I already have black dial watches and I don't have a green one, and this is such a beautiful green. So yeah, I have decided to get this one. And it comes with this rubber strap. But okay, let's talk about the strap in a minute. First, let's talk about the bezel action, because you know, these are both members of the SPB line, so specs and bezel action and stuff like that should be comparable. It has a nice bezel action. For some reason I prefer the bezel action on the 62 MAS. It sounds a bit more refined. On this one it's a bit more loud, but feels completely alright. So let's talk about the lume. So the SPB147 has a blue lume and the Willard has a green lume, and the lume on the Willard is just brighter and more powerful than the lume on this particular 62 MAS. So, but you know, the lume is absolutely usable on the 62 MAS as well. That's what I love about Seiko divers, that you can rely on the lume. If you get a Seiko diver, if I get a Seiko diver, I can be sure that the lume is gonna be absolutely usable. So of course nothing comes close to the Tuna. The Tuna has the best lume, but the 62 MAS has a very good lume. A very good lume. The Willard has a bit better lume. So what else is there to talk about? So on the Willard, the 3 o'clock marker is missing, and actually I like it. Now on the 62 MAS we have the 3 o'clock marker, which is, it doesn't disturb me really, so I don't really care. But with this one I had the choice between this version or a version with the 3 o'clock marker, and I chose this one. So okay, I think now we can talk about the strap. So by the way, for the 62 MAS it comes with the same strap as the Willard, but I bought the original Seiko bracelet and I'm so happy with it. It just fits and matches the watch perfectly. It came also with a strap code bracelet, but it just looks much better with the OEM bracelet because of the color, the how should I say, the color of the strap. You know, these SPBs have this dia shield coating, and it just looks better with a case with a dia shield coating. Just looks better on a strap with a dia shield coating. Yeah, so the Willard came with this, and actually on the Willard the OEM strap is pretty usable. On the 62 MAS the same OEM strap is just unusable. For some reason it just doesn't work on my wrist, but actually on this one it does work. So let me just put it on quickly. Come on. Okay, because I also have the ankle waffle, but first I want to show the OEM strap. So I have a 6.5 inch wrist, and this strap on this watch actually does work for me, which I am quite surprised, because usually OEM Seiko straps don't work for me because they are just too long and the keeper doesn't retain the end of the strap, it always slides out. Okay, so here we have it. Let's put it on my wrist. Again, 6.5 inch. Okay, just give me a moment. So that's how it looks. It doesn't look bad. So usually on Seiko, the Seiko straps just stick out too much for me here. But this one is nice. I think the reason is that the Willard has a very, a short lug-to-lug distance, even shorter than the 62 MAS, I think. At least that's the feeling I get. So it works very well on the OEM Seiko strap, to be honest. Now, I just wish this keeper here would be wider, because, the other problem with Seiko straps, that the strap always very easily slides out of the keeper, but this one seems to work better than all the other Seiko straps I have had so far. Okay, let's put on the the ankle, because I have a few words about the ankle. The ankle strap, I have a few words about that. Now, this is a very nice strap, don't get me wrong, but the only negative thing about this ankle strap is just look at the ends of the strap. Now the OEM Seiko strap is much more beefy here. It also has this metal tube, and the spring bar slides into the metal tube, and it's just much more beefy here, and that's why it looks much better. I just like that. I like that this bracelet is beefier when it connects to this strap. Sorry, this strap is beefier, you know, here where it connects to the watch case. I just like it better. Now you will see that the ankle is slimmer, and to me it just doesn't look as good. So I really wish that the ankle straps had a beefier, that the ankle straps were beefier here where the spring bar slides in, you know. Honestly, for the money, these ankle straps could even have this metal tube, you know. I mean, you pay, I think 40 USD, like 39 for a strap like this. I mean, come on. Come on, it could come with a beefier construction like the OEM Seiko. Okay, let's just finish it. Okay, so that's how it looks on the ankle waffle, and it looks great. It really matches the, or how should I say it, it looks very well in combination with the Willard. So the style of the strap just matches the style of the Willard, I think. And you see here there is a gap between the lug and the, not a gap, how should I say it? So the strap sits, how should I say it? Oh my, the strap sits shallower than the lug, and because the Seiko OEM is more beefy, it's either even or sits a bit higher, and I prefer the looks and the feel of this one. So, and also it feels very subtle, too subtle to be honest. It's good that it's subtle, but it's too subtle. It's, yeah, so the Seiko OEM is just more beefy, and for that reason I prefer actually how the Seiko OEM looks and feels on the wrist. So yeah, this waffle could be more beefy, so, you know, more thick and stuff like that. Okay, let's put it on the wrist, because it does look great on the wrist. So this is the short version, and you know, the length is great. I just wish that it was beefier here, beefier, and overall it was thicker. That's what I wish. Like, oh, actually I show it to you. Like the GL831, this is also an ankle strap. So this one is also more beefy up here, and that's why I really like. My favorite ankle strap is this one. This is 22 millimeters, so I cannot mount it on the Willard, but I do wear this one on the Tuna. Not right now, of course, obviously, but I do wear it on the Tuna sometimes. Yeah, that's how it looks. So it's very comfortable. I just, yeah, honestly wish that the waffle was like the GL, and I think I'm gonna get a GL831 in 20 millimeters for this watch. I think it would it good look? I don't know. I will have to try it. Okay. Yeah, amazing, beautiful watch, and I am very happy that I got the green one, because I don't have a green watch, and it is such a beautiful green. It's like, you know, I made a video about this Qualay 1521, and I'd really like to get a Qualay as my next watch. So I'm gonna I am going to save up for that watch. And yeah, by the way, this watch is partially paid, so I still owe some money to the seller. So first I'm gonna fully pay this watch, and then I'm gonna start saving for his quality. But oh, I forgot something. I really want to buy the OEM strap for this one, just like I did for the 62 MES. The OEM bracelet, sorry, come on, it's a long video. So I want to buy the OEM bracelet for the Willard, like I did for the 62 MES. Yeah, alrighty. I think that's it. This video is already long enough. Amazing, awesome watch. Love it, absolutely love it, and I am so happy that I have these 3 watches in my core collection. Oh, wait a moment. I didn't finish what I wanted to say about this Squale. So the Squale has the blue version, and it is just so beautiful. So I really hope to extend my core collection with the blue Squale 1521. You know, whenever I can do it. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.